What's going on, guys? Blood Moon Bobby here. This is the 5th episode of the Butterfly Show. And before we start, I'd just like to wish you guys a happy holidays and a very special birthday to our new favorite Disney princess actress, Eden Sher. Her birthday is today, December 26th. So, if there's the small chance that she watches this video, I'd just like to say happy birthday. You play a really cool princess. Again to Eden, happy birthday, and yeah, keep doing this. We really like your character, and you seem like a very fun person, and yeah, so that's yeah, Eden's your birthday. So on to our main topic of the day, which unfortunately, in my opinion, isn't nearly as riveting. I just saw the 2-star holiday episodes, Stump Day and Holiday Special, and so far I think the fans themselves seem to like this episode okay. As for me, they were kind of underwhelming holiday episodes, and actually my friend Steven, who does some of the episodes of the Butterfly Show, he thought it was pretty bad. Like, he really did not like, especially something. I know he said he liked Holiday Special a little more. As for me, I just thought they were kind of episodes. They were better than I thought. I thought they were going to go back to Star being really picky and kind of cold like she was in Lindcatcher, because I saw some of the pictures on Tumblr, and that wasn't the case. I'll get into why, because she does seem kind of ticked off by this birthday party, and I'll be sure to get into that. So the episode itself, let's start with Stump Day. Stump Day is about this holiday that humans celebrate. They celebrate this stump, and the reason is because when the founders of Muni settled on the dimension, during the winter, they would surround themselves around the stump, and that's what kept them warm. And, the episode, it's basically trying to teach the lesson of, be together with your family and friends and so forth. So, Star isn't exactly a show that I consider is really good at teaching lessons, but I think it's more in the characters and the plot, So, just know that I kind of was wondering, when I first got into the series, why the messages in the show didn't really stand out. And in case you're wondering, that is why, because the focus is more on the plot and the characters. So, okay, kind of a, very simple tradition. And also, Stump Day happens to be Star's birthday. Funny thing, I think Stump Day itself is universally considered November 28th or something like that. So I guess this holiday is closer to Thanksgiving and not really toward Christmas, and that's why. I don't know. Just funny. Maybe that's why they aired the episode on December 2nd, which, why this didn't air the week after Monster Bash, I don't quite understand. But it's not really a problem I have, just kind of a little interesting thing. The episode itself, I mean, I don't know. That the fact that the message doesn't really stand out. The holiday isn't really that interesting, especially compared to the entire mythos of Star vs. the Force of Evil. It just doesn't really stand out to me that much. And also, in the episode itself, you would think, oh, it's Star's birthday, she would be so excited. Not. The reason is because Star is so dedicated to the holiday that she wants to focus on the holiday more than her birthday. She wants to focus on Stump Day more than her birthday, which I find is really weird, especially since, as long as you don't straight up say you don't believe in the stump, which it turns out Tom, Kelly, and Jana, even though she's from Earth, they don't believe in the stump, and I think Tom, or was it Pony? I think it was Ponyhead that said the only reason they tell you to be good on Stump Day is so you don't piss off your parents. So yeah, I feel that's the case. But the interesting thing is, if that was the case, how come Tom, Kelly, and Ponyhead are helping Marco plan this party? They get mad at him, like saying, you don't want to do what Star is feeling, even though we got together and said happy birthday to Star when she came in the room, If they showed something like maybe behind the scenes, Tom, Kelly, and Ponyhead were hesitant, then I could understand, but as is, I just find that really strange and even kind of contradictory. It's like, why would you get up and celebrate, and yet you guys didn't like ask her if she wanted this, which again, it's a surprise party, so I guess on the one hand, yeah, it's not something which you wouldn't want, but then again, I honestly can't really blame Marco's character because it's like he would have thought that, it's her birthday, she would be happy about this. So I thought that was just really weird. And, yeah, especially since, like I said, as long as you don't straight up say you don't believe in the Stump, you're all good. And so, yeah, that was just kind of confusing. And towards the end, of course, Jana ends up burning the Stump and using it for firewood, which makes the Stump angry, and the roots start coming out and grabbing everybody, including Moon and River. And then Star kind of, they all hold hands in the end, and that makes the Stump go away, but there's still a broken window, and Moon says something about how they'll have to celebrate again next year to make up for the broken window. And that's the episode. And then Marco asks Star if she feels happy to celebrate her birthday or if she's cool with that. And before she even says yes, she's already eaten her slice of rainbow cake. I guess Marco could have also maybe hinted at Star, maybe ask her, hey, what are you going to do for your birthday? And Star's like, we don't celebrate my birthday because it's Stump Day. Which raises another question. It's like, who enforced that? Was it like Moon and River, which cruel parents? I could see maybe Moon doing that, even though she's had her sort of more gentle, down to, no pun intended, Earth moments. But I don't know, it's weird. I was actually talking to my sister before I recorded this episode, and she asked if maybe it's because Star's scared of the Stump, which I guess could be the case, although I think it's more she's trying to warn others rather than she's scared of the Stump, because she goes around sort of, in that really sort of commanding way saying, no, we cannot celebrate some, you know, so, and then I remember at one point in the episode she opens windows. As to why, I forget, but yeah. So that's kind of Stump Day. It's just kind of just this oddball of a holiday episode. It's not bad, but it's not, it's not a very good one, especially when you consider, this is the same, that the Star writers are the same people that could write really good episodes like the Toffee episode, Storm the Castle, Blood Moon Ball. Yeah, I know Stump Day is supposed to be a more fun episode, but I would have expected something a little bit more creative than what we got. So, yeah. And then we move on to Holiday Special, which, honestly, I just kind of thought was just, I don't want to say boring, but it just didn't stand out, So the episode itself is basically about Spider with Top Hat trying to bring the new spell, the All-Seeing Eye, into this Christmas party, and everybody is not sure about it. All the other spells are like, I don't want this spying spell to, constantly be on my nerves, I will say the kind of thing I didn't see coming was the whole, not Spider for Top Hat, but the All-Seeing Eye spell goes around showing everybody the bad behaviors people did the party behind everyone's back, like the pig character, I think, drank out of a bowl, and one of the Warnicorns is actually wearing a suit, and he's not actually really buff and strong, he's actually just basically skin and bones. So, admittedly, didn't really see that coming, but I'm not really sure if that's really enough to save the episode. And of course, in the end, they kind of flip the coin, and the all-seeing eye actually shows all the good moments, like people helping each other at the party and having lots of fun. So, yeah, I will say the only thing that really kind of interested me is how they treat the spell as a new spell. So, I always assumed that these spells are, kind of unchanged. They've always been there since the beginning of when they handed the wand down from princess to princess. I always just assumed that all of Star, Eclipsa, Moon, and Skyme, and Festivia. I'm trying to name all the Munian Queens and Comet spells, you know, live together. So it's interesting how they treat how they consider, I should say, that the all-seeing eye spell is the new spell since it belonged to Eclipsa. So I don't get it. Is it when they hand the spell down from one queen to the next, all the spells just go away with the new queen? Do they have like a going away party where it's like, goodbye, it was nice knowing you, it was nice to exist, maybe we'll see each other down the line when a new Munian queen needs us? So I don't know, it's really weird. I know the spells are supposed to stem from Star's bubbly and feminine imagination, but I just felt that was kind of, interesting. Not, I don't want to use the word weird, I don't want to make it sound bad, but that was the only thing that just kind of stood out to me about the episode, is how all these spells are Stars, and any spell, even if it comes from a former queen slash princess of Muni, is considered new, So it just makes me wonder, did they live in the realm of magic all this time, or where did they go? So, yeah, I feel that's about it. They're just two very kind of episodes. I guess I did like Stump Day a little bit more than Holiday Spell Show, but I would have expected a much more fun and creative couple of episodes. And speaking of Stump Day, one of the scenes I felt was just kind of awkward was when everybody turns on Marco and Stump Day and tells him, yeah, why didn't you consider Star's feelings? And then Marco turns on Tom and says, well, you sounded like you forgot Star's, and he's like really pushing it, like really trying to piss Tom off. And then Tom gets angry, he puts Marco in a chokehold and says, and tries to force him to say I'm a good boyfriend, Marco, trying to get Marco to say that Tom is a good boyfriend. So yeah, just, I don't know. And no, it's not because if you've seen the third episode of the Butterfly Show where it said, oh, there should be a legit Kinsan Mira, which admittedly I am trying to write a fan fiction of that, but that's not why I'm disappointed. I'm just more disappointed in how it played out, between the kind of weird interactions of everybody in Stump Day and just how Stump Day just didn't really stem out. I know I kind of went off on how do Star's spells like live together, or all the spells that the Munian Queens came up with, how do they all live together and stuff like that. But aside from that beginning, it didn't really, I don't know, it just didn't really stand out. I mean, I guess it was a little more creative now that I think about it, but didn't really do much. It was just kind of like, oh, all-seeing eye can show all the bad things everybody did, but I can also show all the good things people have done for the party. So two kind of episodes, and just, yeah, I guess it's kind of weird how whenever they do these holiday themed episodes, they don't seem very good. Like when you look at like Hungry Larry, which I liked Hungry Larry for like its very creepy atmosphere, but the basic plot is Star and Jana summon this monster that eats everybody, and then Raphael, Marco's dad, rescues everyone. It's a very basic sort of episode when you get down to it. And these two underwhelming episodes, yeah, I would like to actually see the Star crew do more holiday themed episodes, but they need to be just as creative as their regular episodes, or the episodes that aren't holiday themed. So Yeah, so that's about it. It's not like it ruined my Christmas or my quinceañera fanfic, but they're just kind of eh. I guess, maybe Disney XD went to the Star crew and said, hey, you gotta make holiday episodes. And I have wanted to see them do a Christmas or holiday episode, but this isn't the one. These aren't the ones that I'm looking for. So, alright, so I guess we'll just have to wait for the rest of season 3. I'm hoping they'll make season 5 of Star. But, yeah. So, rest of season 3 and I'm guessing season 4, they'll both come out in 2018. And, we've got, and besides season 3, left on a pretty interesting cliffhanger, although I really think it's kind of weird how everyone's celebrating and yet Meteora is on the loose. If you haven't seen Monster Bash, you're going to want to check out to see who Meteora is. So, yeah, that's about it. This has been Blood Moon Bobby on The Butterfly Show. Thanks for watching or listening. And like I said at the beginning, happy birthday, Eden Sher. Here, you play a great princess. See you guys. Hey guys, this has been The Butterfly Show on the Blood Moon Bobby YouTube channel. Please subscribe for more of our discussions and trailer reactions to episodes of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Please like, comment, share, and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.